Most people live their entire lives believing things about human nature that aren't true. They believe people are mostly good. They believe hard work always pays off. They believe everyone has the best intentions. These beliefs feel comforting. They're also wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you 20 brutal truths about human nature that nobody wants to admit, but everyone experiences. These aren't meant to make you cynical. They're meant to make you see clearly. 1. People don't care about your problems as much as you think they do. You assume people are thinking about your struggles. They're not. Most people are too focused on their own lives to deeply care about yours. This isn't cruelty, it's just how human attention works. You are the main character in your own story. Everyone else is a side character in theirs. 2. First impressions are almost impossible to change. You have seconds to make a first impression, and years to undo a bad one. People's brains are wired to make fast judgments and then confirm those judgments with selective attention. Once someone decides who you are, they will unconsciously ignore evidence that contradicts that decision. 3. Most people are driven by self-interest, not kindness. Kindness exists, but it's usually reserved for people who can benefit you in return. Help a stranger with no possibility of return, and most people will hesitate. Help someone in your social circle and suddenly everyone rushes to assist. We're not as altruistic as we pretend. For your childhood trauma never fully goes away. You can heal it. You can manage it. You can understand it. But it lives in your nervous system for life. It shapes how you respond to stress, how you form relationships, how you handle criticism. The person you are today was molded by things that happened before you could even understand language. 5. People mostly care what others think of them. We tell ourselves we don't care what people think. Then we spend hours agonizing over a text we sent, a comment we made, how someone looked at us. Even people who claim total independence are secretly curating their image. Very few people actually live by their values without caring about social judgment. 6. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee success. You can work harder than everyone around you and still fail. Timing, luck, connections, and privilege matter more than most people admit. This isn't an excuse to not work hard. It's a truth that working hard is necessary but not sufficient. Many hardworking people never make it. 7. Most people don't actually want to change. People complain about their lives constantly. But when given the chance to change, they hesitate, sabotage, and retreat back to what's familiar. Real change is uncomfortable. Most people would rather suffer with something familiar than risk the unknown, even if the unknown is better. 8. Confidence matters more than competence. A confident idiot will often outperform a competent person filled with self-doubt. Confidence makes people believe in you. Competence without confidence gets overlooked. This is unfair, but it's how human psychology works. People bet on belief, not skill. 9. You will never be as important to someone as they are to you. The people you love most are thinking about you far less than you're thinking about them. You replay conversations with them for hours. They've already forgotten the interaction. This asymmetry is painful but universal. Everyone experiences it and everyone causes it for someone else. 10. Most friendships are maintained by proximity, not genuine connection. You have close friends because you spent time together, worked in the same place, lived near each other. Remove the proximity and watch how fast the friendship fades. Real friendships exist, but they're rarer than people think. Most close friends are just people you see regularly. 11. People believe what they want to believe, not what's true. Show someone evidence that contradicts their worldview and they will reject it. This isn't stupidity, it's how all human brains work. We defend our beliefs fiercer than we defend our lives. Changing someone's mind is almost impossible because their identity is wrapped up in their beliefs. 12. Loneliness is a constant state for most people, even in relationships. You can be surrounded by people and still feel deeply alone. You can be in a long-term relationship and feel unseen. Most people experience profound loneliness at some point, and many never fully escape it. Connection is harder than proximity suggests. 13. Your success makes people jealous even if they claim to be happy for you. When you win, people smile and congratulate you. Then they go home and feel something darker. It's not overt, it's subtle resentment that you have something they don't. Even the most supportive people experience this. It's not a character flaw. It's human nature. 14. People are more afraid of being alone than of being unhappy. This is why people stay in bad relationships, bad jobs, bad situations. The fear of solitude is more powerful than the desire for happiness. People will endure misery as long as there's someone there. Loneliness, in the human mind, is worse than suffering. 15. Your mistakes define you more than your successes. People remember the time you failed them more than the 100 times you came through. One betrayal can destroy a reputation that took years to build. Human memory is weighted toward negative experiences. We're wired to remember what went wrong so we can avoid it next time. 16. Most people are secretly insecure about something fundamental. The confident person you admire is probably deeply insecure about their appearance, intelligence, or worth. Everyone has a core wound. Everyone wonders if they're enough. This doesn't make them weak, it makes them human. Even the most successful people carry hidden doubt. 17. You will disappoint people you love. No matter how hard you try, you will let someone down. You will forget something important. You will prioritize yourself. You will fail when they needed you. Disappointing people is inevitable. The only question is whether you can accept it and move forward. 18. Most people's values change when money or safety is threatened. People have beautiful principles until survival is on the line. Then suddenly those principles become flexible. This isn't evil, it's the hierarchy of human needs. Survival always beats integrity when push comes to shove. 19. Your parents did the best they could with what they knew and it still wasn't enough. Even well-intentioned parents damage their children. Even parents who tried hard made mistakes that shaped you negatively. This doesn't make them bad people. It makes them human. And one day you'll realize you're doing the same thing to people you love. 20. Everyone dies alone even if surrounded by people. No one can experience death with you. No one can feel your pain, your fear, your final moments. Every human being faces the end completely solo, regardless of how much love surrounded them. This is the ultimate brutal truth. We are alone in the most important moment of all. These truths are brutal because we spend so much energy denying them. We build entire lives around the opposite beliefs, then feel shocked and betrayed when reality shows up. But here's what's liberating about accepting these truths. Once you stop fighting them, you can actually live. You can stop expecting people to care the way you care. You can stop waiting for fairness that won't come. You can stop demanding that people change when they're terrified of change. You can see people as they actually are, not as you need them to be. And somehow that makes it easier to love them anyway. If this shifted how you see human nature, subscribe to Silent Growth Insights for more videos on the psychology of the mind no one teaches you.